No secret, it's the meat. Don't skimp on the meat. I got a real good eye for prime meat. Runs in the family.
Carnivore wanna start a war. Sandwich celebrity got the dirty draws. Married to the game with no prenup or clause. Making every ass thing, nigga, no charge or charge. We got the meat. We got the meat. We got the meat. Hey, we making every ass thing. Got the meat. We got the meat. We. Yeah, welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and persons. I am your host, Kevin Chaos Moore, and this is another episode of the Meat Podcast. And in case you're late to the party, know that MEAT stands for Making Every Ass Think, because that is what our aim is here in the Total Chaos Entertainment Studios. It's to make every ass think. I'm your host, Kevin Chaos Moore. As I mentioned earlier, I'm here today with a very special, fine, furry, friend, feathered guest. It goes by the name of Holiday. Yeah, I was on J Holiday. So anyway, to get back on topic, we got a lot of ground to kind of cover and catch up on. So much has been happening, y'all motherfuckers, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Everything from this war to the motherfucking feds popping in on Orange Face. You know what I'm saying? Getting those documents and those, period pads out of his house or whatever they went to go get.
What about all those pussies he snatched?
That's the thing. They still can't find them. Yeah, I think he consumed them all. He gave them up in a sacrifice, to try to control the weather or something. I don't know. I think he's doing some black magic stuff for Putin. No,
Hillary didn't come by.
She ain't that swift. She's in
her pantsuit.
Yeah, well, she brought that back. She really did bring sexy back to the motherfucking White House with them. You know what I'm saying? With that Khadijah. Yep, that Khadijah James power suit. Like she walking around cocky, big, top heavy. Anyway, so this week's episode, we're going to explore the meat of our conversation today. And, we're going to start off with appetizers, of course, like always. Let me just run this down for you. This is the format, right? Appetizers like current events. We toss it up about a couple of little things that's going on right now around us, okay? Sometimes we'll toss up maybe something that comes up in one of your user letters or listener letters that I end up getting eventually because, I keep telling you guys that you can email me at themeatpod@gmail.com. And, if you got any need for advice or, you want some life coaching, anything like that, right into the fucking studio. And I will try my best to, use all of my 20 years of counseling experience to get you on a track. I won't say it's right or wrong, but I'm going to get you on a track. All right. And that doesn't mean like a record, but I'm going to get you on a track, a path, a direction. You feel me?
He just means he'll call and ask me what to do.
So, what's been going on lately out here in the world? What's been bothering you, sir? Like, what are some of the current undertakings that us Americans are going through, or we have right now that really chip away at our fabric, our economy?
That we have a Weekend at Bernie's kind of president.
Okay, that means he's half dead, little half dead.
Weekend at Bernie's when he was dead.
Weekend at Bernie's means he was totally deceased. He was stiff as a board.
I don't really
light as a feather.
I stopped watching the news after Donald Trump got elected, so.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm kind of in the middle of kind of putting my foot in and out. I'm kind of halfway in, halfway out. But okay. I did actually turn on. I went on the internet yesterday. That's what it's still called.
The internet, yes.
Right. I went on the internet yesterday, and it opened up the homepage for Chrome, and I looked at all the news blurbs, and Anne Heche is dead.
Oh, did they take her off the machine?
She's gone.
So special rest in peace to Anne Heche. This shit comes in threes or like sometimes sixes because the other people that died in this last week, Issey Miyake passed, and there's one more. Olivia Newton-John, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to them. Shout outs to their families. We're praying for you. Hope y'all get through this shit because I know what that lost shit is like.
And grief, man, it can take forever. So don't let no bitch rush your process.
Mm-hmm.
It take as long as you need. So anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't even get
But
on.
Outside of that,
mm-hmm.
I mean, overall, the government's fucked up.
Yeah.
School system.
Well, we've known that. Up. We've known this. You know,
But I can guarantee
the inequality is so.
The next time we talk, I'll have more to talk about. But so it's depressing. It's depressing to sit around and watch the news and shit.
You know what? I get depressed when I walk around, you know, just in my environment. When I walk around this city. And this city, I mean, it ain't a depressing city compared to like places like St. Louis, Cleveland. No, Atlanta even has, it's still a city. It still has the big city vibe. So if nothing else, yeah, there's a lot of poverty there, but there's still a lot of other shit you can do. If you make it that way, if you make the focus to do it or the decision to do it, you can do it. There's plenty of shit to do there.
When people say they're moving to Atlanta, what they mean is that they're going to be homeless.
Oh, don't say that. It's starting to look like that's what they mean now when they say they're moving to Minnesota. Because, you know, this used to be the place that people can get all the help in the world. But now, if y'all could see the amount of homeless people we got out here on the streets up here, it's pathetic. I want to say we're rivaling in San Francisco or something right now.
But the people that are homeless,
pussy
learned,
some people,
they want to be.
Some. It's not all.
No, I said some.
Yeah, just like some, you know, wouldn't know how to take care of a place if they had one, you know, and then there are those that aren't never really, they're not equipped, and then you know what I'm saying. So it's really a tough situation because it's like, you know what I'm saying. It's a nuanced conversation for one, and for two, there's always a cause for an effect. You know what I'm saying. For every problem we can list, there are like 15 reasons as to why that problem exists, and 15 reasons, possible solutions to that problem that we just do not.
But isn't homelessness a symptom of mental health?
I think for a lot of people, that can be one of the things that ends up becoming unmanageable. Is your housing? You know what I'm saying? If your mental health is messed up, then you're not gonna maybe pay bills on time, or you know what I'm saying, just simple responsibility, adulting stuff. You know what I'm saying? It might not be in your train of thought.
Well, I know,
you know what I'm saying.
The majority of homeless people that I've met, that I come into contact with, are people that have elected.
Now there's a difference now between hobos, the hobosexuals, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Between
couch hopping homosexuals who know that they got all their faculties, they got arms, they got hands, they got you know what I'm saying, they got intelligence. They can go and get a job if they wanted to, but they much rather
living in Rochester
like that.
There's a Silver Lake. Silver Lake is I live a couple blocks away from
Silver Lake. Everybody, Rochester. Shouts to Rochester. It's southern Minnesota. What fucks up?
So I went to walk around Silver Lake like a few weeks ago, or a couple of months ago, and there was this path off of the sidewalk. So I said,
a cruising park.
Okay. No. So I went and looked like a dumbass. I went because anything could have happened.
Somebody nuts came.
No, there's a whole community of fucking tents.
Oh yeah.
It takes a lot of effort and work to keep a community of tents together.
You've seen them all around the city, right?
But this was well hidden.
It was like set up like a fucking like
Mad
city.
Max or something.
You know what? And exactly, because they are their own ecosystem. To be honest with you, like, and that's one thing that I've learned from doing you know, my HIV outreach and the testing shit out in those communities during this you know, housing crisis, is that, you know, that shit is it's a system. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you know, and that's the thing. You know, people, some of the people that are in this system for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, can navigate through it with more efficiency and more, you know what I'm saying, tact than they can with others, you know what I'm saying,
because
systems.
They don't have anybody governing over their just like, what do they do, what if they're doing, where they're at. I mean, they're off the grid.
I mean, they're still they're off the grid, but at the same time, there's still honor among thieves, and there's still rules to, you know what I'm saying, there's protocol. You know what I mean? They got their own government, exactly. So you know, you got to still, you know, you might not like me, but you got to respect me like a stepfather shit.
Hey, look, I ain't,
you know what I'm saying?
If I could, you know, give me a tent and go somewhere, and I would have to be like in somebody's backyard.
But
I'd have to be.
That's fine. But let's talk about a little bit about the reasons, though. I mean, you know, there are some that have gotten so used to this, you know what I'm saying, life and this world being lived in that way that they really don't feel in place.
Let's face it.
You know, having this responsibility of an apartment or something.
It took 35 years for me to learn how to be an adult, and that's when I started to learn how to be an adult.
Right.
So, I'm not
still working on it, so it's not. It hasn't. You know.
adulting is a hard thing to do?
Yeah,
because most of the shit is shit you don't want to do. It's shit you don't want to do.
It changes all the time though, too. You know what I'm saying? But the idea kind of still remains the same, which is you got to pay Peter and Paul because that's just how the system works.
Or use your Peter.
Just like you get Peter. Hey.
A lot of people doing that now.
Yeah, there is a lot of people. I mean, OnlyFans has given everyone's penis a platform to either discuss or turn on whatever communities they want to.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
No middleman. No middleman. There's no, you know what I'm saying? No madam. No one collecting the money at the door. No, you giving it directly to the source. This is what's called keeping your dollar in your community. Okay? The pontification of the soliloquy which inbreadeth in thy... Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Or you can just go on my Vidster and watch the shit for free.
I love my Vidster. Oh my God. That's like, you know, supporting black business. No, it has nothing to do with it. But anyway, so yeah, so there's that whole little thing. But you know, dude, all this money we're spending on, you know what I'm saying, helping Ukraine out and shit, billions of dollars.
Are we helping them now?
We were helping them. I don't know if we still are, or at least not in the capacity in which we were. I think Ukrainians,
they were winning.
Y'all need to be
they
doing
were winning.
No, they was winning in certain parts, but they never had the full drop on them yet. Russia still been holding it down. No, just find that nigga and kill him. That's oh, excuse my language. Yeah, I know, but still, go find him and speed it up. Nigga, put some diamonds in the shit in his food. Let him eat it. Yeah, they just said acting like he ain't. Yeah. But I'm telling you, this whole shit was a setup. Now, I ain't gonna get in that rabbit hole. But you know, notice how him and Trump was all like this, licking each other's pussies all the time. Mm-hmm. As soon as Trump get out of office, this motherfucker starts acting up so that all y'all motherfuckers out there who hate Joe Biden already can say, oh, he's not handling it correctly. And they're all doing it's all to get that bitch back in the office, and you motherfuckers are still sleeping on it. And it's impossible. This motherfucker is so gangster. He's like the Teflon Don. He's done all this shit illegally, straight up in everybody's face, and his white ass still ain't suffered nary consequence.
Well, not yet.
I don't know. See, I'm saying I don't know.
He just got raided.
Cause I know he got raided and shit, but I don't have no faith in their shit, man. Because they keep dropping the ball. What the fuck? They should have been had that bitch locked up.
There's one thing that I've learned is this.
What they?
If you're ever looking for some ignorant shit to happen in front of the whole world to see, is in
go on Fox. Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Because he shouldn't have ever won in the first place.
No, he shouldn't. But that says a lot about our country.
But the beauty of it is that
anybody can do it. But that's the curse as well. You know what I'm saying?
Have to be him.
But at the same time, I was gonna say at the same time,
financially,
when are we gonna go ahead and say, all right, fuck this system? Because like every time we have an election, everybody be like, oh, we need to do this 2-party system. Bitch, you had the last 4 years to fucking dismantle the 2-party system, and y'all motherfuckers still ain't did it. So how can we start? Well, now we're gonna say alternate, man. Why don't we just decide a popular vote on? You know what I'm saying? What's the one to go for? You know what I'm saying? Whatever majority rules. Talk to him for a second.
Wasn't it like that anyways though? Don't we do popular voting?
No, not necessarily, because remember, Clinton won the popular vote.
My mom wants to know, do you need any groceries? And I'm like, for what? Like, what do you mean, do I need groceries? And I called her, I said, well, what's going on? She's like, you ain't been watching the news? I'm like, no. I didn't even know that COVID was even a thing. The grocery store.
Are you serious?
Because I was in the house.
But you don't watch TV?
No, stop watching the news.
No, I don't know how much you can with always need to check on the news. I'm telling you, it should be happening.
Shit happening. But then you know what? This is the thing, though.
You don't want to be caught
spiritually, it's draining.
I know. I get it.
And that's all I used to watch was the news, but 24/7.
But then you must have restorative practices in your spiritual life to replenish yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's like it's a topic about polyamory. You know, poly want a cracker or a nigga. You know, whichever. But poly want it. All right, we'll be back. This is the meat making every ass think a little bit. Because you know what I'm saying? I am better off. So yeah, I, however, within that relationship, I intentionally went about it in a way that was not, you know, like any other relationship I've been in before. You know, I didn't want to like demand anything. I didn't want to set any rules for anyone else. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be like possessive or like make this about you being an object. Like I own you. Your love, you mine. No. I know y'all community dick. I'm sharing you. You sharing me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like the sooner we can keep it real about this, the better off our community will be, right? So I found a person I thought that, you know what I'm saying, they understood those things because we talked about it, you know what I'm saying, and they said they understood those things. And that, you know what I'm saying, if there's a system or like rules to this shit, we set them. And yeah, let's not call it anything because it's been going great, you know what I'm saying, since we haven't called it anything. And so that kind of, you know, in the end left it open to interpretation versus, you know what I'm saying, or at least the ability to say that, okay, oh, it's okay. It's all about how I perceive that statement versus, you know what I'm saying, what it actually meant. And you know what it means. I know what it means. We might not have a discussion, but you know what I'm saying. You're not that dude, and I was wrong about, you know, you being able to handle that responsibility because I feel that polyamory is a responsibility. But for the audience, let's give them a little bit of background first, right? Okay. So we gotta do some research.
I'd like to say this.
I want to give the definition.
I would like to say that labels I think are important because people will always want to go about saying, well, we're not gonna call it anything. We're just gonna be. But
labels are a title.
Doesn't matter. Titles, labels, calling it, giving something a name.
Yeah,
is not important until it's important. See.
Not important until it's important.
Not important.
So what makes it? What makes it like? What are some of the markers of it being important?
Like if I'm in a relationship with somebody and we don't call it anything, one person, let's say probably me, feels like we are together. For let's say 3 years go by, we haven't called it anything, and then one day, you know, somebody
sees you walking down the street.
Sees me walking down the street with somebody. I see them walking, vice versa, whatever.
Right.
It could go both ways, but let's just say. In my mind, I'm like, well, we're not anything. So fuck it. Somebody says, let's go out on a date. I'm like, let's do it.
And that's the thing.
They see me out on a date and they're like, well, what the fuck are you doing here with this?
No, they're obviously, they didn't either A, understand the rules that were set forth, or B, the discussion didn't get that deep that it covered that area. Because he shouldn't have been in his feelings about it. If anything, he should have known who that person was and that you was going on a date with. See, that's the difference to me. That's the difference in, like, so to me, that's the difference between like polyamory and open relationships. Open relationships, the way that I've seen them play out, have always been kind of like, I'd much rather you do that shit and it never cross my table. Don't let it cross my table or else there's gonna be problems. You know what I'm saying? Versus intentionally going into something, knowing that, okay, this person right here that I'm introducing you to, he feeds this intimacy right here. This one over here feeds my intimacy to like go to fucking theater because you don't like going to theater. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is my friend I go to theater with, and that's our intimacy. And this motherfucker over here, I might not have a sexual intimacy with all these people. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Polyamory again is about more than one love. When you start dating somebody, right, in a conventional relationship, in a monogamous relationship, right, you start dating them. The first thing they do, the first thing you feel you have to do, is ease up on how much you talk to all your friends or other people that are in your life outside of family. You know what I'm saying? That aren't your blood.
Do we have to do that?
No. I'm just saying, but that's what we do. That's what we do. When you won't have to do it, no, you always have a choice. That's what I'm saying. And polyamory, like I said, is a choice. So this is to go back to the broader discussion, which is, you know what I'm saying? Can ethical non-monogamy work? I do believe it can. Because there's a level of, again, you know, if both of the adults that are involved, or however many adults are involved, if they agree or if they have a very, very fertile and robust communication with each other and honesty, then they can make something like that work. I've seen it happen. Now the problem comes when we change our minds. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times human beings, you know, we have that ability, we have that right. Change your mind at some point, but then when we change, sometimes we feel out of whatever reason, maybe a loyalty thing. It could be I've been with him for blah 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 blah, whatever. It could be, you know what I'm saying, I love their mother, you know what I'm saying, I love their family so much, we're so tight, I don't want to lose this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's not, you're not there for, you know what I'm saying, the relationship necessarily, or that person, or that you want to be locked down into that. You're tired of not being able to talk to your friends. You feel really isolated even You know what I'm saying? Being so wrapped up in this one singular monogamous relationship with this person, and they still got the nerve to think that you cheating on them.
But see, that's
because you come home from work late, maybe 5, you know what I'm saying, 5 minutes late.
The thing about it
or
is,
go to the gym.
Then obviously, I feel like, well, then that's not the person for you.
Well, yeah, people have to learn that. It's like a work in progress until you get to the point of discovery, right?
Well, I think that a relationship consists of a lot of different things, but mainly romantic relationships, a successful one consists of somebody being your friend. Somebody being your friend, somebody who is loyal to what you have. But more importantly, though, I think that it's about somebody that shares the same vision that you have.
Think about it.
And see, I'm just pretty much saying like life consists of trial and error.
Think of how many people you know that are married or that are in a committed relationship, right?
Right.
How many of them actually have an identity outside of that relationship? Like are they with a person that's comfortable enough, you know what I'm saying, to trust them and the people that they choose to love in their circle, whatever, for whatever reason. It could be just, platonic buddies even. You know what I'm saying? But like, why, like, in monogamous relationships, it seems like, you know what I'm saying, or at least the heteronormative way, that's what I meant to say. The heteronormative monogamous relationship is kind of all about that. It's like, yeah, you find somebody that's your equal, or, you know what I'm saying, they can get what you blah, 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 blah. But all those things you really don't really know. They can say whatever, but you don't know that shit until you get into the relationship, right?
Well, yeah, I mean,
but even with that, that structure, that construct of, you know what I'm saying, being totally faithful to one person, or that somehow being the thing that marks a good or bad marriage or relationship.
I think that's the problem.
Yeah, it is a problem.
I think the problem is that we focus way too much on being faithful, because the thing about
it's a challenge that we can't meet necessarily, because we're animals and we have instincts and we have our, you know what I'm saying, our way, our nature. You know what I'm saying, our natures.
Men do.
Women do too,
but it's more of a man thing to focus on.
I don't want to generalize.
No, but it is though. You have to really kind of be honest.
We see it play out mostly in society, because men are the dominant. You know what I'm saying? They're the domineering race. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make it everybody's problem. You know what I'm saying?
But doesn't it involve this though? Because like the way I look at it now for my life going forward is that I don't have to be with somebody for the rest of my life that I like to fuck. I want to be with somebody that can stand my ass all day and I can stand their ass all day, or somebody that I can cry on their shoulder if I need it, or
somebody that's support
somebody that's willing
life and death shit.
Well, that's somebody that's willing to walk the rest of this journey with me.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
But I think when you can find somebody that's willing to do that, then everything else is organically going to grow. So you know what I'm saying?
But listen now. Mm-hmm. Don't you think that that's a hell of a responsibility for one person, even if it's one person to one person?
Yep.
A hell of a responsibility for that person to be all of those things that any other human being naturally is going to need other outlets for.
Well, see,
you know what I'm saying? Like that. I'm sorry. Let me just finish this. It's like the Holy Bible and, the Puritans and the whole Roman Catholic Church. You know what I'm saying? They put this whole idea in our heads. That's why more of the, I wouldn't say indigenous cultures, but, you know what I'm saying, back in the motherland and other native lands, you know what I'm saying, they don't necessarily go by the heteronormative, Christian Judeo, hey, you get married and y'all motherfuckers be together and stay together for the kids, even if y'all can't stand each other, even if he's cheating on you, he done brought you back syphilis and shit, stay with him because that's your husband, and, he can still smack your ass at the end of the day, and we will absolve that, because that's really what all of this is constructed from. It's all made out of misogyny, motherfucking, religion, and goddamn sexism and shit like that. It's to put somebody on top. Of course, Adam is the one that didn't make the mistake of eating the apple, right? It was Eve. And that's why every time you see a battle of the sexes discussion come up, men try to blame women as if women are responsible for this fuck shit of a shit show that we're existing in now, which all was because of men. Men having that mentality of wanting to dominate or be in the motherfucker that run shit. Bitch, that ain't yours to run. Stay home.
Well, let's just face it though. I mean, overall though, what I know now is that all of those archaic ideas they have to go.
They have to, and that's the thing. So this is one of them, though. I mean, or at least
polyamory.
That's the challenge. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. It's like
it is possible to love more than one person.
No, we do. Like most of us do.
It is. But it's only possible to find one person that you love that much that you are willing to be that responsible party for, or to sacrifice, or to just make a commitment to just stand by that person. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but, I mean, the commitment is one thing, but everybody's a human, right? And you know that humans, at the end of the day, make mistakes, and they're fallible, right? The only thing that's for sure, nope. The only person that's totally, faithful to us is the Lord Savior. You know what I'm saying? I mean, theoretically, when you look at it,
but we all have the capability because we're all to be though.
We have the capability. Yeah. We all got strength. We all got whatever our wherewithal. Yeah, we could.
That's what love.
But is that necessarily is that the way to go for everybody? Is that the way to go? Period. I think that it's just worth exploring some of these other things, because especially when it comes to men who have sex with men, or women who have sex with women, or non-binary people.
Women have
sex
with women?
Yeah.
Do they?
Anyway, we can't fucking anal bead. Doing an exercise now. Yes.
So are you telling me that you do not want to be in a monogamous relationship with somebody?
At this point in my life,
listen up, people.
I don't. Nope. At this point in my life, listen to people. Nothing. It's fuck the fanfare and fuck anybody else that thinks.
He's
about
letting
this.
You know now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Get off the dicks.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
At this point in my life, I don't think that. I don't trust monogamous relationships. I don't trust the monogamy on any man that I've been able to meet so far. You know what I'm saying? And I've been proven very accurate with all of them. And I'm not to say that it's impossible. I'm never saying anything's impossible. You'll hear me use this a lot. I will not say there's absolutes with much of anything, right? But one thing I know for sure is that I am not willing to sacrifice the time, the energy, the embarrassment, the strength that it takes to play the game of, monogamous relationships, or this thing where everybody seems to like not be able to be alone because society tells you have to have some, somebody that you have some ownership over. Because these people, a lot of people still look at their relationships as if the other person is property. And again, as long as that shit is driving what relationships are for the most part, because that's the thing, we all end up doing that groupthink shit, and we all, copy off each other. So if society is saying this is how you got to do it, and this is how you got to do it, case in point, gays still trying to have relationships like straight people have, and y'all bitches still ain't getting it through y'all head that they're never going to be the same. Because guess what? It's two dicks, two cooches, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
It's two different energies.
It's not right. It's not what the fuck they got. Because guess what? Straight people have had this thing thousands of years, and they still ain't figured it out. Well, they still ain't figured it out. So how the fuck you gonna figure it out?
Well, because the difference is
it's not meant to be done.
Well, because this is the thing though. It's not about. Well, first of all, marriage is an institution. It is not. It is.
So it ain't a feeling. It's not. It's not an obligation. It's a business arrangement. Exactly.
Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Don't get married for love. Get married for that paper.
And that's fucked up because it's done in the name of
that's
love and monogamy and being faithful.
Somebody made it that, and it's an ideal that was put out there. But overall, what I'm saying is this though, is that there's a from my standpoint is this, what it has taught me is this. My mistake was that I made too much of a sacrifice. I gave too much of myself to situations and people that were not able to reciprocate. That's not anybody's fault,
right?
Because at the end of the day, we should be able to be alone.
Were you clear with what you needed to these people? Like, I mean, because that's the other thing too. Like, if they don't know, then they can't give it to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happens when you find somebody you're not equally yoked with. You have to find somebody that you are equally yoked with. Somebody, like I said,
so it's just all supposed to fall in places, and it can't be a learning.
Well, there's trial and error, but when you step into a relationship, whether it's polyamorous or monogamous, you should always give what you're non-negotiable, what you don't want.
Oh yeah, off rip. Yeah. Let it be known.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be with somebody that's going to do this. Are you sure that you can't do? Are you sure that you're going to be able to do that?
Right.
I've learned that when a man says, I can be monogamous. He's lying.
He's lying, yeah. And just like I've come to learn with this last little thing, that a guy that says that he can be non-monogamous honestly or ethically, no. I'm not trusting that either. See, because a lot of us don't have a proper grip on what that is, and we get in our definitions mixed up. It's not. That's a lot of pressure.
Let me say this though.
How is that a lot of pressure? And it's giving you the room to do or be who you want to be. It's centered around the person.
There's very few people that I honestly will have to say that when you look at them and say, don't cheat on me, don't lie to me. When they look at you and go,
I would never lie. I would never cheat on you, baby.
Here's the thing. I don't think that people purposely, that they intentionally lie about that.
Never said that.
But
they're weak.
Doesn't it count though?
No, it does not count.
It doesn't count. That they want to put forth the effort to not be the shitty bastard that they've always been.
A killer fucking bee is still a killer bee, no matter how much he doesn't want to sting. No matter how much he does not want to sting you, because he knows it's going to end his life. You know what I'm saying? He's still a killer bee, so his instinct is going to be to kill.
No, there's a commitment to who he is.
There's a commitment to the queen. You know what I'm saying? That's truly what it is. Because you trying to protect. You know what I'm saying? That's their nature.
But see, that's my point right there. I want somebody to because when I meet people now, you know what I say? Just be honest with me, no matter what.
Yep.
Make a commitment to being you. If you're gonna be a villain, be the best fucking villain you can be. But you be honest with me about it.
And keep it real. Stand in your villain.
No, and I can respect that because I will know who you are and the love. If anything,
it might get tighter. Hell, I might join in with you, my nigga. We can make an enterprise out of this. Why don't people do that? Well, because since we have that whole feeling that we own shit or that we're in control of everything, and again, back to the relationships being a fucking business arrangement, or you know what I'm saying, the thing about possession, since that is what it is, our egos get hurt for us to be able to, you know what I'm saying, say, oh, okay, well, instead of just looking at this as, oh, my ego so crushed because this bitch went and fuck somebody else. No, ho, you know you fucking other people on the fucking side still too, or you didn't let shit go.
What if you're not though?
If you're not, then you make the choice. You do what's best for you.
I've been in relationships.
If you were not gonna do anything with anybody else, then I don't know why you stepped into a polyamorous relationship.
Oh, okay, I see. We're talking about the polyamory.
Right. But if you're not down to do polyamory, then sure, go after the classic construct. But even with that, just know that there's a chance.
Well, see, this
motherfucker is gonna be rocking you to sleep sweet, telling you everything you want to hear in your ear. But then 3 months from now.
But check it.
You know what I'm saying?
But isn't this what it is?
I'm not saying that's everybody. Absolutely.
When you agree to go into a polyamorous relationship, that's
what you have to work out on an individual basis.
You yourself.
Yep. You
have to admit the fact that you are signing a permission slip for a motherfucker to do whatever they want.
Not necessarily. It ain't a motherfucker do whatever they want. See, again, that's the difference between open relationships.
Doesn't that what it turns out to be though?
Sometimes it does. I've seen some people make it work though. I told you. Like for me, I'm just saying, when I was speaking for me personally, in my experience, that didn't work with this person. Now, if given a chance again, in my next relationship, if you ask me, am I going to go to try to be monogamous or do a monogamous thing again versus ethically non-monogamous thing? I say no monogamy for me, bitch. I'm going to still try to do this over here because guess what? This is centered around honesty. This is some shit that really it takes a special person to do because everybody ain't built for it. So if you come in with me this far to even have the discussion, to even understand how this works, you know what I'm saying? And seeing the value behind it, that means you're on a totally different plane than most of these other motherfuckers. But you know what our connection is going to be there, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what it is too though?
But I'm not going to expect you to be perfect.
Whatever happened to like courting and dating?
Maybe this is what courting is for somebody.
No, but what I'm saying is
courting is a heteronormative motherfucking procedure.
But it
is.
No, you know why?
Going to the sock hop.
No, it's not even just
with
that.
Me?
When I say courting, I mean like dating, getting to know a person, like going to, before you commit to being with somebody.
Definitely you should before you commit. Either way, before you commit, you should get to know them.
A person's ideas will change, and sometimes it takes a person.
People change.
No, but sometimes it takes a person to come along for a person to say, you know what? I don't want to do that no more.
Right. But
I used to think like that, but this person has shown me that there's a different way to love somebody.
And then that person, if they really feel that way, they will show it in their actions every single day. They will show it in how they treat that lover, and we won't even be having a discussion. It'll never even get to this, or even wanting to worry about the polyamorous relationship because you got it on lock.
I'm gonna tell you
real quick. I'm telling you though, for those, and that's for most of the people out there that see that, okay, this motherfucker who I got all my eggs in this basket with, you know what I'm saying? Because he's the one. You told your mom, your daddy, everybody, you done fell out with your family because you want to be with this nigga. All that shit that we do over love.
But
and
see,
then it just get rolled up in it.
Understand, love is not enough.
I know love ain't not. That's my whole point. That's not enough. And it's not enough for you to say that, okay, just because we are married and we have this marriage license and we own a house together, that, oh, that's supposed to take care of every fucking thing and I'm supposed to overlook every fucking fucked up thing you do. No. You know what I'm saying? If you making me unhappy, you making me unhappy. Or if it's obvious that we shouldn't be together,
you hear what you just said?
Then I'm saying that we shouldn't be together. Why am I staying with you for some fucking kids?
Did you hear what you just said? Though?
What?
You're making me unhappy. That's
I'm saying this. I'm speaking from the fucking straight.
No,
the heteronormative thing.
But see,
you're making me. You know what I mean? And that's my whole point. It's always someone else. The outside is like making your actions be what they are, either on, you know what I'm saying, from the side of the person that's guilty of breaking any rule or whatever, to the other motherfucker who's saying, okay, you broke that rule, whatever.
But don't we live?
Observer.
We live in a world that tells that where people cannot understand that everything you can't have everything.
Yeah.
We live in a microwave society where everything has
you can't have everything. I don't think the polyamorous people are asking for everything.
This is what I think.
I think they're asking for, you know what I'm saying, the respect and the motherfucking right to basically be in control of who the fuck they're giving their heart to, or who they're giving their time to, or whatever.
But see, the true value in the true value. My opinion is this: the true value in love and the true value of spiritual maturity. Let me finish.
Okay.
The true value of love, the true value of emotional, spiritual maturity of growth,
right,
is about being able to understand that I don't need all those other fucking people. What I have with one person is enough. And no, this is what I'm saying. Okay. I think it's possible. I think it is possible. Hold on, let me finish. Yeah, but I don't think that it is without trial and error.
Of course.
If you're gonna be with somebody, you love somebody, let's say in a month, if you know this one, you take them to the side, have a conversation with them. So look, this is what happened.
Why haven't you been able to get with any of your exes again?
Because that was my choice.
And you chose that. Why?
I chose it for various reasons.
Give me some of them, because I'm sure some of them match up, even though they're totally different people. I'm sure some of them were the same. You know what? I just think that most of I would say that overall, for me, it was about they were with me through different periods of my life. So you
and I feel like they don't understand the fact that I am not that person anymore. I've grown. I'm not that same person. So they interact with me, all of them, for the most part, interact with me on the level that says, I was 20 years ago. What the fuck does that even mean?
Sometimes, so say if you meet them on that level as if that is you still.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, humans can do that.
You can.
They touch a nerve. No, you know what I'm saying? Or it can just be when y'all see each other, y'all just go
automatically back to that.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So again,
but that was
my question is,
and
that's what I'm saying. But how has that worked out for you? Because again, like I said, you thought this all at these different points. So if that was really the case, that people can get to the point it was pulling aside, blah blah blah, and they'll change, blah blah blah. Why hasn't that happened? Why haven't you been a witness to this very lofty idea that you have no problem with articulating? And it's one that we all have heard before.
Because I've not ventured back into relationships with anybody I've been with. So
so what I'm saying. So how?
But you know what? Let me just say this. In my previous relationship, I'm gonna tell you, in my previous relationship, the last two, I will be honest about, some shit went down, and I pulled motherfuckers to the side, and I said, check it. I pulled a motherfucker to the side, and I said, hey, now this is what went down. Do you want to maybe have like an open relationship so that we can have these rules set that this won't be a problem?
He couldn't handle it.
No. You know what they said?
What?
No.
Yep, because he can't handle it. He ain't built for it. But
he
would have been better off saying yes.
It was about control.
Oh, what? He wanted to be. No, he would be the only one that he was coming back.
No. He wanted to control what people. See, first of all, let's be honest. People get off on doing things behind people's back.
Some people do.
Most people do. Or this the thing. If you that scared of the motherfucker you with to where you can't tell them what it's exactly. Then you should probably
that's my whole point. That's my whole point. And motherfuckers will sit here and they'd rather go through the motions, get into a fucking abusive ass relationship. I mean, all types of shit they be doing. Hell, you know what I'm saying? Like my nephew, you know what I'm saying, was fucking murdered. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody's unstable. You understand what I'm saying? And they mad about some other situation. You don't want this man to be a father to his kids. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just that petty shit like that. So what the fuck? Like, that's the type of shit that we keep running to, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? We keep running to that whole, we want to have all the, the faith in a person and believe it's out there and it's love, all the shit that we think we're supposed to find, that fairy tale shit. And we do whatever in order to get it. And we will sit there and we'll have shit all over our fucking face, smelling it every day. You know what I'm saying? Just because we try, because we trying to be faithful, we trying to be a good husband.
It's like this. It's kind of like this. So when people seek these kind of relationships, that fairy tale relationship or what have you, yeah, it's kind of like going to college to be a doctor, right? You go to college for 8 years, you dedicate all this time and a lot of money, only to get out and realize, I don't want to be no doctor. I don't want to be a doctor
every day.
But you do whatever it takes to get something, but you don't do whatever it takes to maintain it. That is the problem.
Or maybe it's also as simple as we're human beings and we just change our minds. Our fucking everything is fluid, whether we like to admit it or not. Every fucking thing is fluid. If I wake up tomorrow and I'm the same nigga I was today, there's a fucking problem. You understand what I'm saying?
Or maybe not.
Hey, maybe not. But you know what? And when I see it, the way that I interpret stuff like that, I'm not staying stationary. You know what I'm saying? I got to move around. I have to constantly be learning things.
But where are you going?
I'm figuring that out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't up to me to have that laid out because I'm not God.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're not God. You're not God.
But I'm figuring out for me though.
You're the closest
I'm a conduit. Yeah, I'm connected. You know what I'm saying? But I know that, you know what I'm saying, that ain't for me to know. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because I believe if it's for me to know, if it's for me to know, then my creator will realize it. But that's just what it is.
I know people that have said
sometimes I have visions.
I can't just sit still.
I'm not a big but I'm not planning.
Sometimes maybe you gotta sit still and listen.
Oh, I peace be still all the fucking time.
Well, no, I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just saying in general because
sometimes you'll miss it. You'll miss the word. Yeah.
That you gotta be on go.
Exactly.
But I think overall it's like, if a person's go, you either find you somebody that's willing to go with you, or that is go. You just have,
or just be cool with the fact that there might not be nobody that wants to go with you in your go type of way.
When you look at somebody and you look at yourself, I look at myself and say, could I deal with somebody that does the things that I do?
Hell no.
Yes, I could. You know why though? Because overall, a motherfucker got a problem with me and who I am. Then guess what?
So is it about them having a problem with who you are, or is it about you?
Do you see what I'm saying?
Because I mean,
it ain't about a problem, period. It's about finding somebody that can deal with your ass every day.
So a person with, you know what I'm saying,
polyamory,
that doesn't have anxiety. I mean, because now we're talking about like psycho.
No, we're talking about polyamory still.
Well, I mean,
because the thing about it is the whole thing about polyamory is finding somebody that you trust enough to embark on this kind of relationship with, right?
Well, and that trusts you enough that they'll be honest with you. But that's the other piece. It's not just about you, because that's the thing. It's not under your control. Like, it's not up to me. I don't make that decision. Just like I can't necessarily plan everything that's going to happen in my future. I don't make that decision. What I can do though is seek what I feel, you know what I'm saying, is the thing that's going to make me happy, and the structure in which I feel I can live in. Okay. Personally, I have detached from the old school way of thinking and the old classic American Western civilization way of going about being in a relationship. I've disconnected from that because I've had nothing but experience after experience, as well as example from other motherfuckers that points to the hell to the nah. This shit is not mental work, and it's fucked up for everybody. It's motherfuckers who you don't find out until your grandparents is on their fucking deathbed that they could never stand each other for the last 50 years. They ain't been able to fuck with each other. I was learning shit about my parents up to the day, you know, that my mother passed, that I never would have thought, you know what I'm saying, because they supposed to stay together for the kids, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers go through shit, and I'm sorry if you unhappy like that, yo, love her. If you love them so much, you should want to see them happy, even if it is with another 1, 2, 3 niggas. That's just how I feel, and that's where motherfuckers don't really be living up to that.
No, it's a different world now.
They was doing it back then too. That's the fucking problem. No, they've always been doing it.
You have to admit though that
it's just society shames us.
It's a different world out there now, though. It is. Because now instead of staying together for the kids, people do understand.
People saying no, I don't want kids. Whereas like 50 years ago, you was pressured into having kids. Hell, you wasn't successful until you became a parent. Well, you know what I'm saying? And that's some bullshit because motherfuckers just realize, okay, a lot of us can't have kids. You know what I'm saying? That's not the reality for everybody. They shouldn't have kids, exactly, because motherfuckers is popping them out left and right and ain't taking care of them. And just like these motherfuckers wanting to fuck with somebody's abortion rights, you want to control somebody's womb and tell them what they can bring in and out this world, but yet y'all don't want to do shit to support these motherfuckers when they get into the world? Are you serious?
Well, and then
try to look down, you know what I'm saying, down on them.
So look at a relationship, a single relationship, one relationship, right? Mm-hmm. Now, my partnership, my vantage point is this.
I look at it as partnership.
From my point of perspective is this. Yeah. One relationship, polyamorous, that's multiple relationships spawned out of one.
It's many loves. That's not multiple relationships. Open relationship.
Love is what drives people to the point of abuse. Love is what drives people to the point of getting married for no other reason.
I love my best friend like he was my first love. You know what I'm saying? Like he was my first boyfriend. I'm willing to do everything to that nigga that I would do for a fucking
But we're not talking about that.
But I don't want to fuck him.
Okay, then guess what? Then that's a platonic relationship.
That's love though. That's love.
A mature person.
Because he has the love that me and him share is gonna be something that I don't give a fuck who you are, how pretty you are, or what the fuck you do for me. You're not gonna be able to do what he does for me. And you would be stupid to think that I'm gonna get rid of him.
But check it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Who would ask you to do that?
People always do that all the time in relationships. You've seen that shit.
Guess what?
Motherfuckers choose to not even talk to their friends because they feel they got to be just all into this one motherfucker.
Jalisa, you turn the red, baby.
Jalisa about red.
Different world.
You can never see red on Jalisa's face. What you talking about? Marissa
excited.
Tomei, maybe.
She get excited like that.
But that
was a man bitch. But let me just say, let me say this though.
Yeah.
That is
that is offensive.
Don Lewis. Okay. Don Lewis.
Dawn.
But check it. Then that is the person that you don't want to be with.
Bam.
It's that
which person?
See, like.
What are we talking about? Okay, what part?
No, I am. I'm explaining to you. So, a lot of people have been joking lately about my age, right?
Of course. Well, kids, as you get older, everybody.
I've been getting it from everybody.
Yeah, right? Everybody's funny with it.
This is what age has.
I smack the fuck out of.
This is what age has afforded me, though.
What that afforded you?
Age has afforded me a level of gray hair and wisdom.
Wisdom, yes, sir.
And wisdom teaches me this.
Saffron.
If a person I am dealing with looks at me and says, like me and you, for instance, I don't want you talking to Kevin no more. You know what I'm gonna say? Well, then I guess you won't be talking to Kevin either. I guess you won't have to worry about seeing Kevin no more because I'm not gonna fuck with you no more. You don't pick and choose who the fuck.
You never know.
No, it's not inappropriate for me to have.
It's not inappropriate for you.
No, let me finish. Mm-hmm. It's not inappropriate for me to have close, intimate relationships with people without it going into a sexual way.
Of course. Of course,
we all could benefit off of a little bit more intimacy in our relationship.
Exactly, but if that is the case for us over here, and baby, me and you are together, I'm going to tell you that we have this history, bitch. That's why me and you ain't together. We ain't talking about you, and that's the thing. It's not about you, baby. It's about me and what the fuck I want that makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? What I can live in. I don't trust none of you bitches as far as a rock can motherfucking be thrown.
You get mad.
No, I'm serious. I'm just saying I don't trust nobody that far. So again, if I want to protect my heart in this way, because that's a part of it now. This is a defense.
But so you shouldn't go into a relationship to protect.
Don't tell me what I should do. That's the problem. That's the problem. Everybody always wants to say what someone should do or what they shouldn't.
But we're exchanging.
You can only talk about yourself.
I'm just giving you my opinion.
So
can I give you my opinion?
So you say if you were in my shoes, you would. That's why I say I need statements. Let's make those.
Okay. I am telling you.
Bitch.
I am telling you this.
Yes.
My opinion on how to conquer all that. I don't want to go into a relationship or any type of relationship with anybody with the idea that I have to protect anything. That's because
protect what?
Because
you mean?
No,
like protect the person or protect your ego or like
anything.
That's always going to be a part.
Or anything, because once you go into a situation with the idea that you have to protect, what you do is you set up a defense already, and when that happens, that energy is already there. It's kind of like when a person goes to work and they're like, oh shit, I'm gonna go to work and be fighting with these fucking people all day. Well, then that's what you will do all day. You will fight with people all day because that's exactly the energy that you present. Now, if you walk into a relationship or a situation open to feel whatever comes, you are willing to explore the ideas with another person, not by yourself, but with another person together, then what happens is that you will then manifest that between you and someone else. I don't ever want to ever worry about a person breaking my heart. I don't, which is no, hear me out though. Yeah. That's why healing is important, right? And so like back to the original topic, polyamory will not work with a bunch of broken people.
That's if they're broken. But I think that a person's fucking decision and ability to walk in their own truth and say that they can be in a polyamorous thing and are functioning well and whatever the fuck, if that's their decision, then I think that right there is proof positive of motherfucker loving themselves and being ready. You know what I'm saying? It's that's the problem is everyone else that be jumping in a relationship saying I can do this monogamous shit. Y'all never get ready because y'all so busy jumping into relationships. Motherfuckers don't spend enough time by themselves. They don't know what the fuck they want really. What they want changes every day.
Because it can take a lifetime for people to figure it out.
So again, if you're defending those people again, you know what I'm saying, then that's I get it because that's what you know what I'm saying. That may be closer to your experience.
No,
but not me. As a result of my experiences with it, which some of them look similar, you know what I'm saying, with yours have been, some of them look totally different. But my decision after all of that, with a couple more years over, you know what I'm saying? So I've been dealing with it for a little longer, which means I'm so over it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
from my sanity, my blood pressure, my happiness. My being able to stay stable and just, you know, stay focused on my shit. Because guess what happens when you're dealing with motherfuckers that say they can be monogamous to you and shit, and then all this shit comes up, the drama that comes up, and all the lies and shit like that. I got too much shit at stake right now to be fucking with nobody and their bullshit just because I'm sitting here trying to, you know, be Mr. You know, positive about everything and hope for the best with this motherfucker.
You know what you do?
No, fuck
well,
that.
First of all, let's just say this. I was in many polyamorous relationships for years that I knew nothing about.
Right, I'm saying. So they weren't polyamorous. You were getting cheated on.
Do you get my point?
No, it's a difference. Okay. That's the thing. I mean, I get what you're saying,
I'm just making a lighthearted comment. But see, this is the thing, though. Overall, then what I would do if I were in your shoes.
Ooh, this is a big sandwich.
I would not fuck with anybody.
Well, and that's good to know, but you know,
I
would much rather that because I still have sexual needs. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to be in a relationship for that. Everything is a relationship.
Everything is supposed to be a connection. Everything is a transfer of energy. So you need to be careful. Regardless. Exchanging energy.
My point exactly. Polyamory.
So what?
Polyamory
even if it's five of us, and we some motherfucking thorough ass motherfuckers that are honest and believe in what the fuck we're doing here, and are actually mature enough to do it respectfully and ethically, then that's nothing but good energy. What are you talking about?
I said it's an exchange.
It's an exchange of great energy amongst all of us. So it's like amplified. Where y'all motherfuckers, I mean, it's cool because y'all coupled up. But if you going to the depths of hell and shit in a heartbeat, or be, you know, two motherfuckers on the Ferris wheel, your car go off, y'all die together.
That's a morbid way to look at stuff.
That is, but hey, if we over here, we could go light as a feather, stiff as a board, and keep y'all niggas floating.
It doesn't sound like to me that you'd be happy with that.
With what? Having a polyamorous relationship?
Nope.
You know what I mean?
You know what you got that you don't realize.
Here you go.
No,
See, this is where the psychoanalyzation comes in.
I'm just going off of
I ain't told this motherfucker what he did, but he got.
See, look it. I'm going off of. Let me get you.
You're not sure. Because I'm sweating. You already know what it is.
No, I'm telling you.
We only got 2 more minutes. Come on.
Based upon what you said. Yes. I'm not psychoanalyzing anything.
Based upon what I said,
you have a lot of rules that you want a person to kind of adhere to.
It ain't even that I want a person to adhere to them. You're missing the point. No, yes, you are, because all the rules that I set forth was shit that I said I need for myself. I am not saying that no one has to do shit, because I am aware of the fact that most of you nigga bitches can't do it. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm okay, and I'm okay with that. No. But listen, see, that's the thing. You're not listening.
I am listening to you.
Right. So what I'm saying is, I am making the choice for myself. I've taken the power back from my lovers. I'm taking the power back from, you know what I'm saying, society. I'm taking the power back from everyone else who wants to dictate how I should run a relationship or have an opinion about what I'm doing over here. I ain't taking that back.
Can I just say
because
one more thing
I need to finish my statement.
Okay.
Because your shit ain't gonna mean nothing if I can't get my shit out. Okay? But just like I was saying, if that means that we maturely and ethically can have the communication, the love and respect to maintain this polyamorous relationship. And hey, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. We ain't gonna be perfect all the time. There's gonna be times that maybe one person falls off, two people fall off, or maybe we all just stay together for the rest of our lives. Who knows? It's unpredictable. I'm not about to sit here and worry myself trying to write the script out or try to make it something that I feel it should be because some bitch told me that shit in a fairy tale. I'm just not. I have to buy more Christmas gifts. Shut the fuck up. This nigga said polyamory equals I have to buy more Christmas gifts. Oh man, give it up one more time, you guys, for the the blade of grass himself, Dwayne Baldry. And I am your host, Kevin Casmore. Yo, this is the end of this section, but we're gonna come back, do some final thoughts, and be about this bitch. It's the meat. Okay, y'all. Bad boys are back.
Final thoughts.
And you know we could never be whacked. And this is the meat, you guys. I'm going to serve up a little dessert for you all because that is the way this goes. Shout outs and honorable mentions to some artists. Beyonce dropped, what some would consider a masterpiece. I consider it just another 2 years of hearing her every day on every fucking channel. I'm not here for it. Just like I'm not here for Drake. I'm not really here for Nicki either, but she been dropping nothing but mid. But anyway, Beyonce, good looking out. Nice album. It was cool. It's cute how Drake tried to beat you to the whole house music resurgence thing, but he did it way worse. He's so petty. He tried to beat you to it, and he still failed. Bitch, you are that bitch. And I love you, and I love your husband. I want to do it to his business partner and your sister and her first baby daddy.
She already did it too.
I want to do him.
She already did.
I want to do he. Oh, I'm sorry.
Her new album and shit though.
Who? Solange? She ain't got no new album right now.
She does. She has a new album. She released like a month ago, I thought.
The lies we tell. That was her son that came out trying to rap and shit. Talking about some sounding all like
he would have been better off copying.
Like a Dwayne.
He'd been better off copying his auntie.
Who's auntie who? Oh yeah. I mean, no, his uncle. Try to copy your uncle. Well, no, maybe his auntie.
He's the goat. Can't do that.
He's cute though. You know what I'm saying? What you say?
I'm like
oh, well, yeah, cause you like midnight. Oh, not midnight, y'all. But dark. Anyway, I'm gonna edit that. So anyway, our final thoughts, everybody. You cannot, and you shall not, you should not let anybody pressure you into giving in or partaking in this bullshit that us Americans have made common practice. Hey, you got your own mind, you got your own body, you got your own fucking soul. At the end of the day, only what you think matters, and what matters to you is what matters the most. Fuck everybody else and their opinions, because everybody got them, just like they got booty holes. That's if they healthy. Sometimes some people get born without booty holes, but I'm not trying to shame them. But it's an opinion like everybody fucking else. They can shove it or they can spread it out. Spread eagle. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion came out with another album too. Anyway, my point is, don't let the constructs construct your love. Don't let the constructs construct your friendships or your circles. You make that decision for yourself. You got to give parting words for the babies.
If you see me on the street, do not come at me with no polyamorous bullshit. You will get stabbed.
Amen. Okay. What he's trying to say is he still partakes in group sex and orgies, but not the throuple shit. Okay. All right. Because we gotta ask for what we want in order for the universe to give it to us. Okay. We gotta be direct, don't we? This has been another episode of The Meats. That means we making your ass and every ass think up in this motherfucker. So I'm out of here. Catch y'all in 2 weeks where we're gonna be exploring some other shit. Oh, if y'all wanna write in to the pod, Give me your fucking goddamn listener letters. I want to help you help yourself. So if you got anything to go into the advice column, or you got you want a recipe, anything like that, just write us at themeatpod@gmail.com. That's themeatpod@gmail.com. I will get back with you. May read your letter on the fucking show. We'll replace your name and put it with another one. Confidentiality is key. Consent is just as fucking key. Love ya. Next week we're gonna talk about some other shit. Just you know, stay tuned for the fucking advertisements. All right.
Gonna watch the news too. So.
Yeah, hopefully my co-host will watch the news, so
I'll be depressed and on
Addies. Good night, everybody, and yeah, chew it, bite it, yeah, eat it, okay, eat it, bitch.